Masks have become part of our lives, especially during COVID-19, when we're required to wear them for protection. But beyond physical masks, we all wear emotional masks to shield ourselves from pain, fear, or judgment. Not only did society change because of this, but so did us as individuals. Not only due to 2020, but due to the way social media is now and how people talk to one another, we have created masks to fit these times and places in life. I want to talk about 4 types of masks we wear and how we can take them off so we can show God's light and who He is. The first is a medical mask, normal blue mask. Doctors still normally wear them. People also bought different kinds of masks, trying to make themselves stylish. But the underlying reason for wearing a mask was for protection. Medical masks were designed to protect us from germs and illness. But emotionally, we also wear masks to protect ourselves from pain. When we're hurt, whether by family, friends, or even the church, we can hide our emotional wounds by putting on a mask. We think it's safer to keep others at a distance and hide our true feelings. The truth is, we hide behind these masks to avoid vulnerability, but Jesus offers something far greater. He offers healing for our hearts and greater purpose from our pain. Psalms 34:18 tells us that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. No matter how deep the wound, Jesus is near, and He can turn our pain into a testimony of His grace and strength. Our pain is never wasted when we surrender it to Him. Romans 8:18 reminds us that the sufferings we experience now are nothing compared to the glory to come. So while we may wear a mask to protect ourselves from pain, Jesus wants to use the very pain to build something beautiful in our lives. The next is the firefighter mask. Now let's think about a firefighter mask. If you see a firefighter prepare for action, you know how important their gear is, especially their mask. It keeps them safe from smoke, toxins, and other dangerous elements. In life, many of us feel like we need to wear a mask just to survive. We face situations that are so overwhelming, so toxic, that we feel suffocated by them. Our mask becomes a survival mechanism, something we wear to protect ourselves from the chaos around us. But the truth is, just like a firefighter, we can't enter a burning building without the gear. We can't navigate life without the protection of God. Isaiah 41:9-13 reassures us that God has not rejected us. He says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." God is our refuge and strength. When we trust in Him, we don't need to wear a mask to survive our circumstances. He is the one who sustains us, who guards us from the smoke and toxins of life changes and challenges. The superhero mask. In many movies, when a character puts a superhero mask on, they take on a new identity because someone they believe is stronger, braver, and more powerful. Take Syndrome from Incredibles, for example. As a boy, he wore a mask to try to be like Mr. Incredible, but when Mr. Incredible rejected him, he became a villain. This mask wasn't just about protection, it was about pretending to be something he wasn't. How often do we wear a mask because we feel like we're not enough as we are? We try to be someone we're not, striving for approval or admiration. We overcompensate to hide our insecurities, but it doesn't bring true peace. It only causes further pain. Jesus, however, calls us to authenticity. He wants us to stop pretending and embrace who He has us to be. The Lord doesn't want us to be someone we're not. He doesn't call us to wear masks of perfection or success to gain approval. Instead, He calls us to trust that we are enough for Him. And then the Halloween mask. Lastly, let's consider this. For some of us, dressing up for Halloween is a fun tradition. But more than just pretending to be something or someone else, Halloween masks can represent our desire to escape from who we truly are. Sometimes it's easier to put on a mask and pretend to be someone else than to face the pain or insecurity of being ourselves. We hide behind a mask because we feel that we're not enough, like we're not good enough, pretty enough, smart enough, or even worthy enough. But the truth is, when we hide behind these masks, we rob ourselves of the opportunity to be the person that God created us to be. God doesn't want you to hide behind a mask of pretense. In 1 Peter 2:9, he calls us a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession. When we accept Jesus, we are no longer defined by our mistakes, flaws, or insecurities. We are defined by God's love. He has chosen us, and we are his. We don't need to pretend to be someone we're not. My main points that I want you to take away from this is Jesus creates purpose from your pain. Your struggles aren't meaningless. God can turn them into something good. Number 2, Jesus fights against your fears. Don't let fear trap you behind a mask. God is with you, helping you face whatever comes your way. Number 3, Jesus sets us free. You don't need to wear a mask to hide your imperfections. Jesus takes away our shame and sets us free. And lastly, 4th one, Jesus gave up his life for you. He loves you unconditionally, even when you feel inadequate. In my conclusion, I want to ask you, what mask are you wearing? Whether it's to hide pain, survive a situation, pretending to be someone else, or escape your true identity, Jesus wants to free you from the need to hide. He sees beyond our masks, and he loves us deeply. So let us take off the masks and give our true selves to God and others. Jesus wants to heal, protect, and embrace who you really are. Today is the day to let go of the masks and let God transform your life so that you can share the love of God and show his light to the world and who he is.